I'm Nick BioWare with Pocket News for Friday, the 25th of November. Today on the show, Peter Molyneux Fable 4? No thanks. Also, some guy is living in a video game. Alright, here's what's been making headlines. And first up, Peter Molyneux wants to make Fable 4. And I don't want him to, so this is going to be a very conflicted story. In an interview with Games Radar, the infamous developer has spoken out about Microsoft's treatment of his beloved series. As former chief of Lionhead Studios, Molyneux launched the first 3 games. 2 good, 1 bad. But since he left, Microsoft has put the series on the back burner and closed Lionhead. And Molyneux stresses there's always been tension between the two companies. Quote, I think it was the sense of humor. You know, the British slightly politically incorrect sense of humor, especially with Fable, where we had prostitutes and same-sex marriage. Microsoft were appalled, you know. They were busily trying to go around rub all the nipples out of all the women just to not offend people. Peter, I guarantee you the lack of nipples is not what made Fable 3 awful. As to the future of the series, Molyneux said, quote, it's crazy that Fable 4 isn't being made. I would love to do Fable 4, and the studio tried to do it. You'd have to get the original team back together, though. Oh, that last sentence makes me cringe, not just because of my accent. It's just a slimy plea to the world to give him another go. The goddess frowns upon you, Molyneux. For what it's worth, and it's worth nothing, but I'll tell you anyway, you don't have my vote. Moving on now, and Mass Effect Andromeda is bringing back one of the series' best features. Speaking to Game Informer, the game's producer Mike Gamble revealed they were bringing back Mass Effect 2's nipples. Mass Effect 2's loyalty missions. These were side quests designed to give the player a much deeper understanding of who their companions were. They worked to strengthen your bonds with fellow characters, as well as develop the lore, diverting from the main narrative to expand the scope of the game and the galaxy. Gamble also said that Andromeda will be the biggest game BioWare has ever created and will be a lot less linear than other games in the Mass Effect series, though he also hinted that one of the series' worst features, scanning, will play an important role. For what it's worth, and it's worth nothing, but I'll say it anyway, scanning does not get my vote. And staying with things that don't get my vote, Duke Nukem. Randy Pitchford has teased an announcement to come next week. On Twitter, he was asked about the possibility of a Duke Gears of War crossover. Pitchford's response? On December 1st, we are announcing something you might really enjoy, smiley face. With that date, it's likely the announcement will be made at the Game Awards. I just don't think the world is ready for that amount of vain bulge in one game, but here's something you can bulge over. It's thing of the day. When Tarebear picked up Watch Dogs 2, his worlds collided.
This looks awfully familiar. Yeah, it does.
Alright, that is it for Pocket News today. My Pocketeers this afternoon on the Pocket YouTube channel. I answer the call of the asks. And remember that today is the last chance you have to submit your Name the Game entry for the competition Good Game is running. There are details in the description below. Put in your video, and then you can win the competition. You can win my fluids and a box of other worthless shit. Do you have fluids? Let me know in the Pocketeers Facebook group or Steam group. There are links for everything I just said in the description below today's thing that There are links for everything I just said in the description below today's thing that There are links for everything I just said in the description below. There are links for everything I just said in the description below. Today's thing of the day graphic was made by Binary Code. If you've made a thing, please send it in. Until we next send my Pocketeers. Nick Boy out. Gross. Touched it with my lips. My babies. Go to Iki Town. Time for you to get real nice Pokemon from the Island Kahuna, oh yeah? God. I love the changes to the cinematics in the game, and I think the style of it looks really good. Just please, I get it. We live in Alola, we're going to Iki Town, we're gonna meet the Kahunas, we're gonna get a Pokemon. You've said it once, and then you've said it another 6 times. I don't need to keep hearing.